Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm just coming briefly again to talk about the summary of Wunmi, played Mohbad's wife, testimony in the court yesterday. That was inquest into the buy of Mohbad. So according to her, she talks say she follow Mohbad to the Ikorodu show with their pikin Liam. Prime Boy was been there with them at the same car. She say they got there, they been there by 7 p.m. and Mohbad performed at 9 p.m. She says she sat in the car with him pikin when Mohbad finished his performance. He wanted to enter the car. When him fans come surround him in car, he started screaming his name. He brought out 100,000 naira and can't give them. Still, the fan no gree him. So he tell someone to call a bouncer to disperse them. Now the bouncer come. When he entered the car, the Prime Boy, she said she sit down in the middle. When the fans were still complaining, they wanted more money. So now Mohbad sent him young brother to go bring down some cash so he could give them. But it took so long before he came back. So now he make Prime Boy come the vex. He come the scold, he come the tell of Mohbad's brother, and that one insulted him back. So now Prime Boy come turn to Mohbad and said to him, your brother they insult him in your presence and you are not saying anything, and I can never no go fit let him brother do the same thing to him, to insult him. So this Wunmi say lead to big argument. Prime Boy and Mohbad along the line. Prime Boy said Mohbad make him shut up. That statement come make Mohbad come vex. He came out for the car and he go Prime Boy side. And he can open the door. When Mohbad got out of the car, Wunmi said she also get down to call other people. So who were in the second Prado, so they could settle everything. By the time where she got back, she can't see said crowd down there try to intervene, and she saw wound for Mohbad hand. Now they told her that Mohbad punched the glass window of the Prado. Now after the incident at the show, so Wunmi say when they went home, say she can't quarrel with Mohbad over how he behaved at the show. So now, so she said she went back to her room. Now Mohbad come see him for her room to beg her and explain that he didn't like how Prime Boy talked to him. Now two of them settled the matter. I asked him if his hand was hurting him too much. He showed me the wound, which was just a scratch. And so Wunmi says she apply rub on it. After that, we had a little fight. So she said she been arguing with her husband as well. In an argument, Mohbad asked her about the update on her in Peking passport. Then she told him that the person processing the passport has not finished it yet. So he got so mad and started blaming me for the delay. The following day, his hand become so swollen. So we decide to call a nurse. Now, according to Wunmi, he decided to call a nurse. So Naim Mohbad personal nurse was not available. So Abayomi, who was Mohbad's friend, Naim can call his own nurse, Feyi. So Naim Feyi, when she checked his temperature, she examined his hand. As she was treating him, Wunmi said she was on and off the scene because Wunmi said she been there cook for kitchen. Say I was there when. Now she said she been there when they give her first injection. When she gave the second injection, Wunmi said she was in the kitchen. After some minutes, now Wunmi come here. Mohbad told the nurse, say, make him remove the drip she put on him because he not feel comfortable with them. He ran to the bathroom and we poured water on him. Now in the hair. So he can begin to throw up. Now mechanic was outside repairing his car. I quickly rushed to mechanic outside to ask him if he would use the car to take him go hospital. The mechanic said the car was not fit to go out. So Wunmi can't talk say say the mechanic said the car was not good to go out. So he started to scream. And then someone offered to take him to the hospital. So, as I said, the whole matter don't they get kelek. They can't they get ACB because so many things. So, as she said so waiting can happen for the matter be say, when you see say your husband no well, he can get wound, and you go back again, go quarrel again with him for that same time. So waiting can cause all this quarrel where una continue to quarrel the whole time, and this quarrel can be like say it can bring problem more and more, because if you no quarrel, you go keep your eye to check your husband in hand where in hand no good, and also you go know say he need something. So even though person where say he no well, and you know say in temperature everything no good, and you see that how many days where you keep am for house, then not some, because you know sabi the effect of this thing, and you can't talk say this wound na small wound. So if the small wound there for in hand, so why you go call, why nurse was called? If the wound no pain am, if the thing no pain am, why him been dey cry for her? Because you go see the time where him get this wound, how many days you keep am for house, you try to do your own something, because in between two person where love each other, una quarrel. So this one go leave this one alone, this one go leave this one alone. Nobody go keep an eye on each other. So how many times did the family called you to ask waiting where in their pikin there? You say in the sleep. So why is all this confusion about the statement? So why did you decided now when the nurse come give him injection and he can't react, he won't carry him go hospital? why you no carry am go hospital the first time where this thing happen, because you rush am go house so that you go continue to quarrel with am, because already you started to quarrel with am before the show. So you waited for him in the car, and wetin come make you carry small pikin for that month 5 months, carry go the show, go sit outside, when you know say that kind of place be like say na war place, na battleground where people dey come hit your husband, where people dey come cause trouble with their husband. Why you carry your pikin go sit down for car? And when you leave your pikin, how you leave your pikin put inside car? You leave your pikin in the car, your husband dey fight, and you leave the pikin. Who was with the pikin? Mohbad's brother was not there as at the time, because he went to look for money and he came back, then the quarrel started. So who was taking care of the baby? And waiting, why you no tell the whole world when this thing happen, say him die when you want take am go hospital? Now you come dey make people think say something else was happening, and you didn't say anything, and him been die since him been kpai since Monday. Then you can't open up say na Tuesday can't buy. So everything where you say it can't dey make sense. Say there's so many things that really happen. And the thing where Prime Boy talks say una been the quarrel before the show or after the show, everything can't dey complicated. And why you not take that decision for your husband, where you know say this man and hospital in fear, because una don put am for him head say he get kolo, him head no correct, and una don make am feel say when him go hospital dem go give am something, and you no talk about the sedative, something wey dey give am make him dey sleep, because as him been dey house, nobody know how many times him been dey sleep while he's in pain. Maybe he no realize wetin dey happen to am. For him to come go pee and come dey throw up, so that means something must have gone so much terribly wrong. And why all this thing? Why una no call him papa and him mama when he no gree go hospital after the wound? Even since that time when him fight, una no talk about it. As him papa no hear him son, he come dey call am, he say him dey sleep. Him mama dey call am, he say him dey sleep. Other him friends dey call am, he dey sleep. So, and then you realize say things are not getting on well. Now you can't take am for the last minute, can't rush. I know it's not a problem as you think, because you didn't when something happen, you don't know how to do it, but at the end of it, this is somebody, he get money to buy car for people, get money to do everything, but waiting you know do for be say why you carry nurse come treat am when he's supposed to be where he's supposed to treat, and why the police statement about wetin happen to am come different from wetin you talk now, because the police something say his wound was so deep and very dangerous. Now he can't dey bleed, and now he can't dey get, you know, fit make am. Now you can't talk say na small wound, and you can't talk say you no feel pain. You can't talk say he been there okay. So when he been there okay, wetin carry nurse come? Now waiting, why people can't dey clean him wound? Why people can't see say he been there? They worried and cried in pains. And wetin happen when him papa come see the BL already in the house, where he talk say he see so many things like that? And why was it not mentioned right to the public from the beginning of this thing that was happening? It wasn't mentioned, and so many things went not normal. Because for me, if you know the situation that your husband is facing anything can react to him. He got ulcer, he got everything. Why didn't you take that decision and say, okay, now, 1 day now, 2 days now, you carry person come, yeah, and that second day where you buy, then the third day now you come make announcement say in die where you know tell them, and now you carry him body keep for house, come they manage to keep it. So all this story where happen, why in mama no been there that time? Because in mama been there that house, sometimes he come visit, take care of the pikin. Why you no let the family come inside? So waiting happen, who been they cook indomie? Because first time you say in brother been the cook, now you say now you cook them. So anything that we want to know is what we want to know. Because and you talk say Naira Marley and Sammy Larry been the warrior. So when you see all those things, why you no fit help him to support him, tell people about the whole problem? Why you been they hide the whole thing as well? Because him don't they try to bring out the story, you know, support them sometimes. You just they look. So why was it that time when Naira Marley come they talk say you been call him say he won't by himself? So wetin happen? So you been there communicate with them as well, because anything will happen to your husband, now you go come call the rest of people where you know say you know like, and why you call them to tell them the problem. And wetin happen as well when Mohbad come they talk, come they play that something, you can't tell people say he no get, he head no correct. That is why person wey mad now they talk like that. But how come the time when they do all those music in the compose his song, he still have memory to sing, he still have memory to make money, he still have memory to go do show for UK and other places. So when it comes to something where impose for us to know what happen, you can't, and your sister can't tell us say in get memory problem. Now you make them post that video. So waiting happen as well when your sister come online, come they talk say in the drag land, Mohbad family they drag land instead of worrying about the something. So what was his financial situation in that family when you decided to control his money as well, without him making decision about how he's spending his money? And why was everything done in a hurry at the dying moments in a situation where we cannot understand what was going on? Everything was hidden. So why was the announcement after some days that said, somebody said that they saw him in the hospital walking into the hospital and coming out? So who went into the social media to make such information misleading the public? So how can we understand all the information that was given to the police about waiting by Mohbad? And how come you did not mention anything the whole time? Everybody was running around, people that are not related to Mohbad. People become so worried, and you just kept quiet the whole 5 weeks without saying something, without coming out to say exactly what happened. Then people would have tried to understand it. After so many people don't even self they no relate. They're very worrisome about this thing. Some find it so emotionally, some find it so distressing. So you sat there and watch and watch and watch and watch. At the end of the time, you don't say anything until when they decide to call you. Even though you went to the police, but you did not make a good statement. What happened? You all say that they've taken him. All sort of things. You posted messages on on everywhere about waiting by him. But the truth is that you decided not to take him, make him go see doctor, make them give him proper something, because if something like that happened, you say that it was small wound, that it wasn't that serious. So why did you call the nurse to come in? And that is why we have to find out the reason, because it makes it hard. Waiting, you keep him for house for 2 days, 2 nights, almost 48 hours without anything. Rub on a wound place is not a good sign. And also giving him paracetamol as well. So now waiting concern nurse in Dubai. So thank you for watching and bye.